Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mandongo and we're back again with another video. This time I'm bringing you Haru Ride Volume 4. This is by Io Sakisaka. We're going to go on with the credits. Like I said, this is Haru Ride Volume 4. Story and art by Io Sakisaka. Translation Emilu Nishikawa. Touch-up art, lettering Inori Fukada Trant. Design Sean Carrico. Editor Nancy Twistlethwaite or White. And this is published by Viz Media, the same people. So rated teen, and follow them at vizmedia.com, shoujobeat.com as well. It's published by Viz Media, like I said, and the same publisher that created Dragon Ball Z, One Punch Man, all those good ones. So this is a love story, a love manga, and if you haven't been reading this, I highly recommend it. It's a pretty good high school, like middle. The whole thing started in middle school, and now they're in high school, and so things are just changing. And in this volume we find out why Mr. Kao is the way he is, the way his heart is. Here's the art. So it is only 4 chapters, but it's amazing. If you haven't seen the other videos, I have it up on this channel. Go check them out. All 3 previous volumes are up here. A little review of the book. I'm actually enjoying it. If your heart has been crushed before, go check this manga out. Go support them. Go support Io Sakisaka. And in this one, we find out why he is the reason he's like that. The reason he's like playing games with Futaba. Futaba really likes Kao. I'm gonna call them by their last name. So Futaba actually likes Tanaka, and Tanaka has a brother. And in high school, they come back and like him and his brother, they play a game with Futaba, and Futaba thinks it's the other guy. I don't want to go into detail because it's like I'm repeating myself, but it's just go check out the other videos I have posted up. They're already here. I made it easy for everyone. I made a playlist for everyone. So there's a playlist with this series on there, and go check it out. And like I said, so this is volume 4. We find out the reason he is like that he plays hard to get, or he has this self-defense with him. And he's like, yeah, no, I don't like you. I do like you. But then at the same time, he's like messing around. If you're a guy, you know what I'm talking about. Like, there's this beautiful girl right in front of you, and you're just out there trying to play it cool. At the same time, you're being a jerk. I don't want to ruin why he's the way like that, but let's just say that someone close to him is no longer in the picture. And I remember when I was younger, my grandma, my quote unquote grandma, it was this lady. If you're Mexican, if you're Hispanic, anybody that comes into your house and they stay longer than a month, they're family, basically. And so what happens, this old lady, she was blind. I don't know how we came across her, or I don't know how we came together. But anyways, she was old. She was like 60, 70 years old. I remember I was like probably 7 and up. And we would always go to her house. She would always take care of us. And she would feed us, but she was blind. So she had my aunt, not blood related, but like I said, if you're Hispanic, anybody that comes into your house more than a week, more than a month, they're called family. So my quote unquote aunt, she was there taking care of us as well with my grandma, and my grandma would teach us things She was Salvadorian. I remember we would eat, pupusas and quesadillas and Salvi food, good Salvi food. I remember she made some delicious French toast. And, her being blind, elderly, someone had to take care of her. I remember one day my aunt couldn't take care of her. She had to go somewhere. I think she was working or something. And she left me home alone with my grandma. And I had to take care of her. I had to bathe her. I had to get her ready. Man, when she had to use the restroom, I had to go and help her out. So, long story short, what happened was my grandma one day passed away. And as a little kid, I didn't understand that. People saying that she died, and I didn't understand that. So I didn't get it. But everyone around her was crying. My mom was crying. And then, again, I remind you, not blood related, but everyone was crying for her, for the woman. They came to me and they asked me, how come I'm not crying? And I said, no, I don't know why, but I'm not crying. But, she was gone. She was gone at a very young age. And then later on, it hit me, probably 5-6 years later after her death. It really hit me, and I started crying. I started remembering all the good things that all the good times we had together. And I just remember that I wasn't crying, that I was the only one crying. Everyone thought that I was weird. And later on, I burst out. I was like a little girl, crying and crying, asking for her to come back, asking for French toast and stuff like that, for her love, for her compassion, her time that we spent together. And I didn't understand that when I was young, but as I got older, I understood what death meant, or the meaning behind death. So in this volume, I don't want to ruin it for you. Go check it out. In this volume, we understand why Tanaka is the way he is, and he's just resentful. But then Futaba comes along and just cheers him up. And so he's like, man, I've been looking for answers, and I have it right here. She's been here since middle school. And how come I have been so dumb not to look at it that way? I'm not gonna go into detail. It's just, go check it out. It's only volume 4, so the series is not long like One Piece or other series that are super long. It's just 4th volume in. So I think by next month, either this month or next month, volume 5 is coming out. So I'm looking forward to that. And if you're asking why I'm still reading this, it's a love story. Come on, you can't go wrong with a love story. You were in love once, so it's good. I mean, I like it, and I just remember all the volumes that kind of connect with me growing up. I was not the most popular guy, and my heart just being crushed several times. So I understand. I can relate to this series. And like I said, go check it out. This is Haru Ride Volume 4 by Io Sakisaka. She's been doing a great job. And this is a manga series. This is $10.99 or $9.99 USA, $12.99 Canadian, and $6.99 UK. And like I said, go check it out. Thank you guys for stopping by. Later today, I'll do My Hero Academia Volume 4. Thank you, and we'll catch you on the next one.